I've arrived in a few places over the years for work, but this one feels different. No meetings to rush to, no return ticket booked, just a bag, a plan, and a farm I bought on faith. Column at Kinlaig Estates arranged for me to pick up a car at the Farmer's Coffee Cafe, so I'll head over there now to collect it. After that, I have a meeting with James at the Kilted Piston, who are a local farm equipment store, then home to the farm. I was beyond excited to get there and see what's what. Column mentioned that I have a surprise waiting for me when I get home. I wonder what it could be. As I walked to the pickup point, the memories of a few weeks ago when I first stepped foot of the train came flooding back, as did the mixture of excitement and fear. Again, walking past quaint little shops and houses, I felt like I am home. I reminded myself that I needed to drive on the left. Don't want to get into an accident too soon. It was a short journey to the Kilted Piston. The views, even on the way there, were breathtaking. Mountains and rivers on both sides. My friends over in Ontario would be jealous. I need to make a point of emailing them. Even though I'm now 3,500 miles away, I don't want to lose contact with them. I might even invite some over when I'm settled in, but not yet. I took a quick look at some of the machines James had in stock. I gave some ideas, but first I need to see what I have and how the Kilted Piston can help in the short and long term. I saw a seated area, so I planted myself down on a chair and waited. I didn't have to wait long.
Hi there, I'm James. Welcome to Kilted Pistons and indeed Kinlaig. You must be Don.
Hi, James. Thanks. It's nice to finally get here.
So Colum's a good pal of mine, and he mentioned that you may be looking for some help with machinery and supplies.
Well, maybe yes. I haven't been on the farm as yet, but if I need to, then yes, I would love to speak to you about my machine and supply needs.
No worries, pal. We have some good trading prices for older machines you may have. We also do some good leasing deals, and for longer term, we offer flexible hire purchase agreements.
Okay, great. Well, let me see what is what on site, and I can maybe make a list of what I have and what I may need. Can I maybe call in tomorrow or the next day? Would that be okay?
Absolutely. Here's my number. Give me a half hour's notice and I'll get the kettle on. We can discuss what you need. It's important to us that the local farmers are happy. Makes good business for us.
I agree. Okay, let's chat in a day or two. See you then, James.
Okay, see you, Don. Oh, and if I'm not here, my sister Rowan or my dad Fergus can take a message.
I headed up to the farm after meeting James. I think he and I will do a lot of business. The road to the farm was pretty empty aside from the huge mountains ahead of me, the odd tourist bus and Mini Cooper. I turned into the private track to the farm with bated breath. I reminded myself there was a surprise waiting for me. What could it be? As I pulled up, I could see it all in front of me. My new house, some glistening red painted machines, and the various sheds, both old and very old. I got out of the truck and took a deep breath. I took it all in for a moment. I began a tour of my new home. My boxes from Ontario were not due for another few days, but for now there are the basics. I imagine all I will need for a few days are a bed. And then I saw it on the wall. Was this the surprise that Colum had mentioned? It must be. It was a framed picture of my grandfather. I could feel the tears welling up inside me. Oh my God. This was taken outside my new home, but how? I looked around the room and I saw an envelope. It had my name on it. It was from Colum at Kinlaig Estates. I read it.
Dear Don, welcome to your home. I hope you like the surprise. A few days ago, I got a call from Harry, who is our local historian. He mentioned there was a picture of your grandfather and offered to blow it up and frame it. We thought it would be a great welcome to the community gift. Hope you like it. Best wishes, Colum.
I was in shock. Such a nice thing to do for me. Technical and outsider despite being born here. I continued through the various rooms in the house. A few memories from the McCain family remained. My bed looked comfy enough. Okay, house tour over. Time to walk the farm. I should prepare myself. First impressions, there was more machinery than I thought. A cedar in one shed. I will need to see what state the crops are currently. A barn for sheep. I hadn't considered livestock or cattle for that matter. I guess I have some decisions to make. I could see a mower head, bunny trailer, and I think a Pottinger forage wagon. I walked up the back track towards field 22, which was a grass field. This gave me an idea. I had a drone in my luggage. I can send it up to get a good view of the fields. As I walked through the forested area at the back, my cell phone rang.
Hi Don, Colum here.
Hi Colum, how are you?
Yeah, all good, thanks. Listen, I know you probably have your hands full, but how are you set for this afternoon? I spoke to Isla Cooper earlier, and she is back in town and can meet today to discuss helping you out.
Oh, great, thanks. Yeah, I can head over after lunch.
Perfect. She can meet you at the cabin at 1 p.m. if that's okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks, Colum.
No worries and good luck.
I continued on. Wait, is that a car in a garage? I couldn't believe it. A car just sitting there. I wondered if it was mine or was someone using the garage to store theirs. I would need to check the deeds as there was a machinery list. As I moved even further across the farm, I could see a Massey Ferguson harvester. I'm gonna need that, as one of the fields is ready to harvest. Colum had mentioned that although the farm was pretty much left, someone local had kept the crops fertilized. I need to find out who that was, and thank them. There could be money to make in these fields as they stand. And although I have a sum of cash ready to use if I can make some money of these crops, then that's a good start. I should take some time later to get my laptop set up to the Wi-Fi and create some accounting sheets for the farm. Oh, and I need an accountant team, as I will need someone to help with Scotland's farm regulations and the various grants I can apply for. I moved on to the final bit of land, which was at the back. Dear God, what is this? Looks like a swimming pool. I'm going to need someone to fix that. The rest was an old rickety shed. Lots of scrap lying around, old tires, waste, and a tractor that had seen better days. That reminds me, I'm sure there should be another tractor on site aside from the JCB fast track in the shed. I'm positive there was a New Holland listed. I need to find out. Okay, so I have my work cut out. I made a mental list in my head. Clear farm of overgrown bushes. Find missing tractor. Fix the swimming pool. Check car is mine. Plus 100 other tasks. And that's before I get round to harvesting that wheat in the field. It was lunchtime. I got something at the station. Quick cup of tea and off to meet Isla Cooper. I was a bit nervous about meeting her. Colum's words about her being fiery had me a little on edge, but how tough could she be?
I was a bit on edge. Walking to the cabin to meet this Canadian bloke, I had no idea what I was getting into. Yes, I've signed up to help him get started on his farm, but what if he's a total idiot or rude? I'm not going to take any crap from him. I also learned he was the numpty who flew over the town a few weeks ago. Those trips cost a fair penny, so must be a rich Canadian. I chuckled to myself. I wasn't sure if this was a coffee thing or a nice cold pint of ale thing. A pint for me, I think. See what this Canadian is made of. And if I don't like him, then he'll get told where to go. Hi, I'm Isla. You must be Dawn.
Yes, I'm Don. Hey there yourself. Nice to meet you and thanks for doing this.
No worries. I'm sure I can help you out, but last time I was up that way, it looked like a lot of clearing up is needed. So you're the guy who flew over the town a few weeks ago. You woke me up so I was cursing you no end. Getting buzzed by a helicopter when I'm catching up on my sleep really vexed me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I was overexcited about the place, so wanted a bird's eye view. Buy you a pint to make up for it? I'm driving, so only a half for me.
Thanks, yes. pint of Kinlaig IPA, please. Seems nice enough. Love the Cure t-shirt. Maybe he's into cool tunes as well.
Here you go, 1 Kinlaig IPA. They didn't have any half-pint glasses, so mine's in a pint glass. Anyway, it might be an idea for you to pop over to the farm when you have a spare afternoon, so we can go over a few things. Tell me where best to start. Also, do you know who was keeping the fields up to scratch? I see someone has already harvested a strip of the wheat.
Yeah, I can make some time tomorrow. We can go over what equipment and make a list of what needs selling off and what needs to be added. Oh, and it was me who kept the fields running after Mr. McCain died. Such a nice wee man. He gave me a lot of business, so I helped him out every once in a while. Also, I have your tractor in case you noticed it was gone. I will bring it with me. I was needing to pull a trailer of veg, and mine was in for parts. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. Nice to know it's safe, and thanks for keeping the place running.
We sealed the deal with a clink of our glasses. Tomorrow should be interesting.